Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
Okay, so Mindy, we're looking for a consensus play here after the Detroit game. We are on one so far. Let's look at San Antonio. Here's another team where another bad team with injuries, and that's where we ended up. I don't know. I hear some frustration, but for some of the NBA right now from the chat a little bit, and we got on all those underdogs, all those bad underdogs the other night with mixed results. But what's going to happen here with the Pelicans as a big double-digit favorite of 11 and the total 233?
Oh, I don't know, Ramon. The Pelicans, they were in form of where I thought they were going to be, last time. They did get the loss there versus the subpar team. Pelicans are not my favorite, but I don't know if this is a kind of a spot for them or not, especially being at home. I'm just going to go where Ziggy is. I'm going to take a look at the under in this one. Both teams 1-2 over their last three. They're scoring basically in like the high 120s. I'm going to go under that 233.
Both teams are.
I mean, I take that back. Combined, they should be scoring in the high. So I have it modeled out at 228.
Oh, okay.
So I
Combined
kind of
over the
missed, yeah, total
220. Okay,
combined.
I thought
Misspoke.
you said 120s for some
That
reason.
is what I
240.
said.
No, because I want to go under, and I want to go under with you. The steam came in on the under here. Yeah, I think when these two teams, you think that you look at the numbers for, the way these teams talk about the Spurs. I mean, they give up a ton of points, certainly, but New Orleans, they do have a tendency to play some defense, and against a Spurs team that has all those injuries, I they are the list is significant, no doubt about it. And look at that spread. I mean, Mindy, if anything, this game opened as low as some books had it at 7. The big online sports book had it at 7. I know that couldn't have lasted very long, but it wasn't like it wasn't at least 11 at some of the books when they opened it later. But you have just several players out tonight for San Antonio. They're not named players necessarily because this is San Antonio, but they are significant players to the Spurs lineup: Vassell, Collins, Sochan. So several players out tonight. I think that's kind of put me into the space that you are on this one, going under. It's dropping rapidly.
Yeah, from what, 235
What do
ish?
I have listed on screen?
233.
Okay, because I mean now it's already it opened as high as what, 235 and a half, maybe even 236. Right now it's 232 and a half, pretty much everywhere. So knock another half a point off of that. We'll get on it as soon as we get off the air here and take the under. Respect the steam. This is steam that I'm chasing here, folks. Under Spurs and Pelicans. Mindy and I consensus play. What does the chat have to? Ziggy's so fast on his plays. I don't even know if he's talking about this game or the last game.
This was this game.
It was okay. I'll
Yes.
ask you. Make sure.
That's why I said I was going him. I saw his comment come up as I was reading. So,
but Corday's on the under as well. I'm seeing a lot of first halves and a lot of first quarters here. And here's an overplay, though, here for Solo. Hello to Solo today. Jeffrey Linton under, however. Latifa says now up to 12 and a half. Verner on the under here. Doesn't want to be laying any points with a bad team like. I don't say bad. I mean, they're, just barely under 500, but they haven't been as good, obviously, later in the season. I think once the momentum, Mindy, for New Orleans, once the momentum of Zion probably not coming back,
yeah,
kind of settled in, that maybe that took a little bit of air out of their balloon, so to speak. Ferner says, does anybody here do live over unders? I like to do live, more in big games. Really, I mean, when there's so many games going on, and you're a high volume player, you're already pretty much locked in. But man, I
I do
don't
only
mind.
if I have like a free bet.
Oh, okay. Well, I
I've
like.
seen I've seen my brother lose way too much money on live betting. I'd be at his house. He's like, live bet, live bet. I was like, what? It's like doubling down on his losses. Maybe he's just a terrible live better. I don't know, but that's just kind of something I've always stayed away from.
Well, it's only because, well, I look at it as I like to play. I like to draw that middle village
Right.
that you talk about, and just start playing it back and forth with the swings, especially in a football game. That's what I like to do in live betting, not
Yeah.
necessarily chase
I'll take +5 here and +5 here, right?
if you can get it right. So um, I think that's the way I look at it more. Just trying to get that middle if you can. If you're not involved in the total, for example, on Monday Night Football, I'll be like, I'm going to play this one live and just try to get it back and forth and back and forth. So
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.